Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I will be showing you another C++ tutorial. This time we'll be diving into the basic wrapper lines and just some very basic intro stuff that you'll need to include in most, if not all, of your programs. Today we'll focus on libraries, namespaces, and of course the main function. So let's dive right into it. You include libraries using the word include. Hashtag include, and then using angle brackets, you include the name of the library you want to use. I always include IOStream because that is a very basic input and output library, very useful for pretty much any function that I might need, any program that I might write, I like to include it. So after you've included your libraries, and there are other libraries I could have used, just for the sake of this video, I'm only including IOStream. But if you're interested in other libraries, feel free. The C++ website has plenty of information on other libraries and what built-in functions that they might include. And if you see after the library name, if you see .h, that typically means that it is a C-derived library. If you do not see .h, it's typically a C++ written library, written specifically for C++. And again, C++ derived from C, if you weren't aware, so a lot of stuff that was written in C works in C++, but stuff that was written in C++ probably won't work in C. So just keep that in mind, but if you want to use some libraries maybe you've used in C before, should be fine to use in C++, just remember you might have to include the .h in the library name. After you've included your libraries, maybe you want to include some namespaces. Now, using namespace std, it allows me to use a lot of the standard functions associated with C++. I know you can write your own namespaces. There are some level of creativity and customization there. I've never done that personally yet, but I know it can be useful, and I always include namespace std because it saves me some extra typing. And finally, our int main function. Now, int main is where the meat of your code will go. If you have any other functions that you wrote, you'll probably call them here in main. It's very, very important, and it's where a lot of your main action will take place. And sometimes you might have other files you have to use. You can use like hashtag include statements to be able to use them as well. But your int main function will be the primary function that makes the entirety of the program work, even if you have multiple files. So int main, super important. It's definitely important to know how to use it, and it's very simple. Just make sure to include your braces here and have a return statement. I always say return 0, pretty much always. There are some instances in which you could use other numbers, but again, it's an integer. You need to use a number, and 0 is just the perfect number in most cases. So there you go. There are the basic wrapper lines for a lot of C++ basic programs you have to write, and even more complicated ones. You might include these. You might have extra things you want to add too, for sure. But definitely, this is a great starting point for any C++ program that I've ever written. I hope you find it useful as well. If you did, please leave a like. Please subscribe. Comment anything else you want me to cover in C++. I hope to be releasing more videos over the coming days. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one.